Okay, this is try number 9,000 trying to get this video recording to work. So this is a basic to advanced Blender tutorial on creating a weapon for Gunz, texturing it, exporting it, and coding it into the game. So the first thing I want to show you is some navigation techniques for Blender, and they basically include panning, panning, zooming, rotating, just the view, not the thing itself. So I'm gonna hold Alt and click, and that's gonna allow me to move the view around. So it's like the user's camera. It's not actually moving the item. Okay, so on the number pad, 1 and 3 are for side and front views, 7 is for top view, and 4 and 6 will rotate the view, 2 and 8 will rotate it up and down. So 4 and 6 is to rotate left and right, 4 and 8 rotate up and down. So I'm gonna press 3 to go back in the side view, and I'm gonna also another thing, to pan, press shift and scroll, and you pan up and down, hold control and scroll, and you'll pan left and right. Scrolling normally will zoom in and out. If you pan off and you press C, it'll take you back to the center. And if you pan off and you press period on the number pad, period or point or dot, whatever, it'll zoom into the address you have selected. Okay, so that's the navigation. Now I want to show you how to start molding your item. Okay, now we're gonna actually do some modeling with Blender. So we're in side view so far with the cube, and I'm gonna be doing the modeling after a reference image or background image that I quickly found on Google. It's been like the 4th or 5th result. So we're gonna use this cube here, so we're gonna leave that there and click view, background image. Now I already have this image saved to my desktop, so click load the image and go to where you saved it. On the desktop on the side. Here it is. Alright, once you have the image loaded, you'll see that it's semi-transparent. If you'd like to change that, lower this this value, the blend value. And don't worry about size, you can always just zoom out. So close this and zoom out a little bit. Now to go to edit mode to start editing the cube, press tab and then go to wireframe mode so you can see through it, press Z. Make sure you're in side view, by the way. And the first thing that we're going to do is move it to the move it and scale it so that it's in the middle of the blade of the sword. So G and have it in the middle, and then S to scale it down. You can zoom in a little bit. Press G and S, and make sure it's just inside the sword, so it's not overlapping and it's not all the way to the edges. Make sure it's just inside. That will help with when you start to texture it, so it's not off. So now what we're gonna do is separate the we're gonna cut the cube into 3 sections, so we have some separation between the 2 edges and this flat part in the middle. So to do that, we're going to create 2 loop cuts by pressing Control R. Move our mouse to the top of the cube and scroll up once, or press 2, doesn't matter, and click. Press A to deselect. Press hold Alt and click, and you'll see that you've made 3 sections from the cube. Press 3 again and press B and box select these vertices here, and you can press G and then Y. The reason why we're doing this is to widen the middle section, because the flat part is a lot wider than it is here. So press A again and then B, box select here, press G and then Y. We're pressing Y to move on the Y axis, which is horizontal in this case. And click, and do the same thing for this side. A, B, G, Y. Click, A, B, G, Y. Okay, now that that's done, everything's separated. We have to make it a lot thinner than it is right now, because it's still a cube, and this is a very thin sword. So we're gonna go to front view and press A to select all. Press S, scale it down on the X axis. So X and S and then X. Sorry. And scale it down. Make it really thin, not too thin though. And then go back to side view by pressing 3. And hold Alt and click, and you should be able to get a good view and see that you made your cube a lot thinner. And now we have to make the blade, the sharp end.